Hey everyone, today podcast episode 5. I wanted to talk about this notion of what is your story? What is your life story? Today I went to do my nails, and as I was leaving, my very good friend, we talked about something and she said something, and I thought to myself, oh, that used to be me. I had a story that she has that is so similar to mine. And why is it that the story is a critical thing in our lives? Well, they shape how we view our lives. Let's say you have a blue story. The mind will help you filter out anything in your life that isn't blue. So all you have is a lens of blue lens. And I say to you, well, the world you live in is pink, and you're gonna, it's not pink, it's blue, because you or I have created stories from when we were little, and we make them like blue or orange or pink stories. But let's take the blue story. Let's say your blue story is about abandonment, which was mine. So every time you look at somebody and they do something, whether it's by design or intentional or unintentional, your blue story, the abundant story, will be like, oh wow, they did that because I'm not wanted, or they didn't like me, or I wasn't loved. See what it means? Okay, you get me. So I want to know, what is your story? What happens? Let's say you apply for a job and you get rejected. What's the one thing that will come out of your mouth? Oh, I was rejected because, wow. Mine was, I was rejected because nobody wants me. And there would be excuses like, well, maybe I'm ugly, maybe I'm too old, maybe whatever it is, there will be a story. So as I was listening to my friend, I was like, she seems to have a story. She has a story that she sees her life through, which is the lenses we see our lives through. And I was like, oh my word, I've been there. And there's some parts of me that's still there that are still not out yet. See, that's what the ego does. The ego will put us in boxes, and it will say, this is the shape of your life. This is the shape of the box, and you are not allowed to get out of that box. So how does this story shape our lives and shapes everything we do? It shapes money, it shapes relationships, it shapes everything. And you will think, oh my word, my life is going so wrong. And it's shaped because it got there by when we were young. We unconsciously heard things from our own parents or our caregivers. And that's what shapes us. We unconsciously are shaping through the lens of absorbing things others have said to us or others have demonstrated to us. But what if there was another story you had? What if your story is not the story you see it? What if your story is pink, or maybe it's red, or it's a combination of the blue, red, oranges, the white, whatever? What if your story doesn't have to follow a certain pattern? What if your story is nothing but joy? What if your story is nothing but blessings? What if your story is nothing but happiness? I want you to do this exercise, which I did. I want you, if you are thinking, I have a sad story, maybe try saying, I have a happy story, and see what happens. You see, what happens is when you start looking at your life with a certain lens, it will bring more of that. My daughter and I used to play this game. We used to go pink mini, and we would see how many pink minis we saw, or pinch mini. We would see how many minis we saw in our road. And guess what? We'd see so many minis. Or we'd say, let's spot yellow cars. Normally, we don't spot yellow cars, but on the day we said we spot yellow cars, there would be so many yellow cars we spotted. So if you are living in a world full of sadness, guess what comes? A lot of sad things. But if you change your lens and you say, today, just today, maybe for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'm going to look at the blessings I have. Guess what comes? The blessings. And I want to tell you, I've been through it. I've had to go through a lot to get to a place where I'm saying, oh my word, my life is not about lack. My life is not about being abundant. My life is about abundance. My life is about love. My life is about joy. And that's what I'm going for. I'm taking away the lenses of orange, blue, pink, and I am putting on the lenses of abundance, blessings, joy, and happiness. Thank you for listening to me.